Lynn, well, congratulations. You are through to the next round. I know this wasn't the result that you guys would have wanted. First game where you haven't scored. Talk to me about how you found it out there, especially as an attacker.
Yeah, I feel like I had a couple chances I should have put away. Like you said, it's not the result we wanted, but I'm really happy to get through. So we're just going to regroup, see what we need to work on. But yeah, I think we need to be better, and I think we need to be more clinical, myself included.
What do you think is missing that's not making you guys as clinical as probably you'd want to be? Is it just that you still need time to kind of gel? And how do you do it now that the knockouts are next?
Yeah, I need to go back and watch some film, but I think we're just missing passes and then just the will to score. So, we're there. We're in the right spots. It's just we're missing that final pass.
Crystal, I know it's not the result you guys would have wanted, but of course you are through to the next round. How do you feel overall about this game?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't our greatest performance. I think we had some moments where, we did some really good things. I think some moments where we could definitely get better. Obviously, ball hitting the post at the very end is, we're very fortunate the post is our friend. But, we know that we have to go up another level. That's what it takes to win a World Cup. It takes grit, it takes momentum and motivation, and I think that's what we're going to dig deep for between now and the next game.
Megan told us that when you guys are kind of got your backs against the wall and you have to go out scrapping and fighting, that's when this gets juicy. Is that how you take this as opposed to just, I suppose, panicking a little bit and wondering, when do we get this right?
Yeah, I mean, we are a tough group, and I think, the results didn't always go the way we wanted to in group stage, but the reality is we're on to the next. So we have to turn the page, and it's almost a new ball game right now, and I think for us it's knockout rounds, it's do or die. So we're going to get prepared. We know what's at stake, and we just have to be prepared for that.
Now, you're a bit of a veteran. People make a lot about winning the group and not winning the group. Of course, you get a tougher opponent in the next round now with Sweden, but one that you know very well. Does it really matter, this whole winning the group or not?
I mean, I have to believe the game has grown so much that regardless if you finish first or second, you're going to get a tough match when you step out of group stage. So I think for us, we're always mentally prepared to take on that next opponent. And if it is Sweden, we obviously are going to mentally and physically get ready for that.
Kelley, I'm sure this was a frustrating result to take, but you are through to the next round. Overall, just your assessment of the game and probably why the goal didn't come in the end.
Listen, at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. We're advancing, and that's really all that matters. It's the World Cup, and that's the name of the game. Advance out of your group, and then, take it one game at a time. So we did what we had to do, and maybe it's not how people wanted to or how we wanted to, but we did it. And I've been in enough of these to know that's what you got to do.
I was going to say tournament football, right? I know it doesn't always have to be pretty, and people make a big deal about winning the group or not winning the group. For you as players, how much do you really even care about that?
I mean, you want to win everything, but, again, at the end of the day, it's the World Cup. You advance out of your group. Now it's anybody's game, it's knockout soccer. You got to win or you go home, and we know that.
Rose, good to finally see you start out there. I know it's a frustrating result to take, but as Kelley just said, it's job done. You're through to the next round. Overall, your assessment, how do you take this result?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got to be a little more ruthless in front of the net. I think we had some chances we could have put away, but also credit to Portugal. I think they played a really, really good game. They made it hard for us. They were great at keeping the ball, and I think it's something we'll learn from. But I mean, like Kelley said, we're through. We have another game to focus on, and that's where our energy will go now.
Well, I don't know if you heard in the presser yesterday, Vlatko was absolutely singing your praises and just saying about the impact that you have the minute you come on now. Unfortunately, it won't be in the next round. How frustrating is that, of course, for you?
Yeah, obviously disappointed in myself to get that yellow and not be able to go out and play this next game. But I think there's still a lot of ways that I can help the team off the field, and that's what I'll do these next couple of days is just make sure that I'm bringing the energy and helping the team in whatever way I can.
Megan, you're through to the next round. Congratulations on that. I know it's a frustrating result, but as Kelley just told us, the job's done. So looking back on it with your veteran eyes, though, what was just missing out there to get the breakthrough?
I think we just forced it a little bit. I felt, especially in the first half, there's a little bit more space for us to operate, be a little bit more patient. I think switching the point of attack and pulling them out a little bit more. I don't think they were really pressing us that much. I felt like we kind of went onto their press a little bit. So I think just being more patient, we have to switch the point of attack. You have to move teams. Teams obviously are good and organized and can't keep serving up the same thing. They're going to be able to eat that up. So I think just being more patient and a little bit more creative in our build-up.
Well, that girl right down there, Rose, I mean, you called her an absolute monster when she's out there, and we could definitely see that. But you won't have her for the next one now. How big of a miss is that? But I'm sure you feel like you have enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, you can't replace Rose, obviously. That's a tough one. I feel like we got to change that rule at some point. I'm not just saying that now because it's affecting us so poorly, but it just sucks. It's part of it. I feel like she got fouled before she fouled the person, so that's also kind of annoying. But obviously, this is next man up. I thought Sav actually played really well in the games that she played when Rose was building back into her minutes. And I don't know what combinations we're going to be using, but we got to just find a way. That's really what it's all about. We're in the best part of the tournament now, the most exciting part. And, rubber hits the road here, so next one's going to be a big one.
I was going to say, this is when you said that things get juicy when you have your backs against the wall and you have to go out absolutely fighting. What gives you the comfort to know that you guys will get it all together and everything on the same page for the next one?
I just think we will. I don't know. Even when we, have a draw like that, or times that we've lost, or times we haven't played well, I just always feel like we're going to win. I think I have a lot of experience behind me, knowing that and being in so many of those big moments. I've seen all these players do it in the league. I've seen all these players do it on this team. So I just would never bet against us.
And winning the group or not, we like to make a big fuss about it. For you guys as players, do you even care?
Yeah. I mean, of course, we want to win every single thing all the time. I mean, nobody's, if you told us before we were going to have 2 draws and a win, no, we wouldn't be thrilled with that. But told us before we're definitely going to go through, then okay, now we're like I said, we're in the best part of the tournament.
Alex, well, congrats, you are through to the next round. As Kelley just said, it's job done. I know it wasn't the performance you would have wanted for not finding the back of the net, but overall, just your assessment.
Yeah, overall, frustrating at times not to get the ball in the back of the net. We had the chances that we needed to score and get on the score sheet. We wanted to go through first in the group, but at the same time, Portugal is a good team. I mean, they have created problems in this group from the very first game. And so knowing that going into the game, we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. We knew we had to put everything out there. This was a game that was going to put us through to the next round, and we were able to get the job done.
Now, earlier this week, Andy said that you guys are doing a lot of different things right. It's just kind of time to string them all together. Going into the next round, as a veteran and has been through this already, what gives you the comfort to know that you'll get it in the next round?
This team is I think is ready for this round of 16 game. These players have shown so much in the last couple of games, and I think that it's the veteran players and continuing to instill confidence in this team. This isn't the first time in my career that we've gone through second in the group. That happened in 2011. We got to the finals and we're unlucky in penalties. So I believe that this is a group that'll get us to the final again, but we have to take it one step at a time.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.